What's up, guys? Welcome to Transparent. I lived a lonely and suicidal childhood, subject to bullying, racism, and body shaming. This upbringing led me to do anything I could in my power to try to become a better man, even at the cost of my own health. Had there been something that I wish I had, that would be a community, a friend, and to truly see that I wasn't alone. Had there been something that I wish I had known, it would be that true happiness comes not from the validation of others, but from the validation of self. This podcast isn't intended to promote the use of substances such as PETs, but to open up with guests about our experiences and in all aspects truly see that we aren't alone. We are in this roller coaster of life together. So the first 25 minutes was recorded with just the camera mic. But luckily, it's just an introduction, so it's not needed to follow along with the rest of the podcast. So it will be at the end of the podcast for any of those who are interested. Transparent. Welcome.
Yeah, you need like an opening segment.
Yeah.
Like background, like an intro.
Yeah. I'll probably create one.
Yeah, hell yeah. We'll brainstorm.
Well, anyways, guys, I don't know if this is an edit or not, and we already told you, but we just filmed 30 minutes of speaking without the fucking podcast on.
I think it was 40.
We were just broing out. That's what it was.
We were broing it out.
A few guys having.
Clancy got really deep. He started talking about how he was a
swimmer, and my favorite stroke was the deep stroke.
The deep stroke.
Little known stroke.
He was talking about getting butt fucked as a kid, and it was like really, really deep. So we might just keep that in there.
We're getting very quality. Transparent.
Oh my God. No, I wasn't.
Well, anyways, just in case, this is James Bonzel and Erin Clancy with us today. The two boys from The Bachelor. Hell yeah. The two legendary best friends.
The two iconic best friends.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm glad that we talked about some deep shit, but now that we're gonna quote unquote do the second half, if you guys want to. I don't know, do you guys smoke or anything?
No.
I haven't in years, but what I did, I've started taking they're like CBD THC to help me sleep.
Oh, nice.
Sleep has been so bad lately. Not enough to get me high, but like they knock me out like a motherfucker.
Nice.
Yeah, and I wake up. I was falling asleep. I couldn't fall asleep. Like the past few months, I don't know what it was, but I was getting to sleep like well beyond midnight and waking up like wide awake 3 a.m. and literally just tossing and turning for hours. I take these, I pop a couple melatonins, a couple of these like go to the dispensary right here down by kind of where TG is. Take 2 of the gummies and I'm like a light. I'm out.
Ooh,
yeah.
Shit.
This guy pops melatonin like Skittles.
Yeah, like it's literally Skittles. It's like I have to tranquilize myself in melatonin.
Bro.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know why. Just something I just can't do. I just lay there, fucking stare at the ceiling, just make fucking figures in the popcorn.
I don't want to be the guy to say this, but it might be a good idea to come off of it just a little bit.
Can melatonin be that? Can there be negative effects other than like freak?
Yeah, I heard it's kind of damaging if you take a lot, because I take like 512s.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, I take like the most of anyone on the planet.
I've never.
Wait, how much do you take?
Like 512 milligrams. No, 3 to 5, somewhere in there.
Wait, what? What?
I took a lot, bro.
You take like 36 plus milligrams of melatonin? Bro.
I know.
Have you ever heard that you only need like something like 0.2 milligrams or something?
No, I've never heard that. I've heard you need 50.
Moderation is for cowards, dude.
Yeah, dude. Come on. Anything worth doing is worth overdoing.
That's right.
This is worth overdoing.
That's right.
It's okay.
Yeah, my girl melatonin, bro. We have a fucking love affair.
But honestly, my sleeping habits as of late, it made me like people with insomnia. I empathize because I couldn't imagine going through life with insomnia, and like I used to dread trying to go to bed every night because I'm like, here's another night of just tossing and turning for hours endlessly.
Yeah, that's the worst.
So I couldn't imagine.
You're all hot and shit.
Oh my God, yeah.
Fuck that. I'm all sweating and shit. This sheets.
The Tren sweats.
Yeah. Just the sweats, dude. Just the sweat.
We're just kidding.
Everything is Tren.
Everything is Tren.
It's like a big Walmart. He's like, look at that Walmart on Tren.
That's the fitness industry now. It's like if you're posting anything about fitness, they're like, this guy's on Tren.
A guy has somewhat of a above average physique. He must be.
He must be Tren.
Yeah.
It's a big microphone. The
Except
microphone's on Tren.
I have this one buddy though, poor fucking, oh man, the TikTok just roasts him. He's really funny on it, but every time he posts his physique, people are just like, dude, do you even like work out?
Dude, I've seen people like that where they're like, bro, like just take steroids already. Like,
yeah.
like please, like, like a fitness dude, bro, just take it.
Don't read the comments, guys.
People be ruthless in the comments.
They are. If you're in social media, don't read the comments.
Do you read your comments?
I like to engage with my following as much as possible, but I also realize that like with the following that I have, especially on TikTok, if you hit the explore on TikTok, it's just a bunch of people who don't support you.
Yeah,
it's not good.
They're just looking for a reason,
bro.
Yeah.
But they don't boo nobodies, bro.
Yeah, bro. My thing is like if you place value on the positive comments, you're gonna place the equivalent. You have to on the negative, right?
bro.
So you kind of have to just remain neutral, which is hard.
Or you become like some sort of self-important, like crazy person that doesn't live in reality. That's like what I was like. I always tell people, I'm like, dude, pretend you're a bird in a tree singing, and someone comes by and they're like, I fucking hate that bird. It's so annoying. I'm trying to, trying to sell like life insurance or whatever.
Yeah.
And some people will walk by and they're like, oh my God, beautiful day. Sun's out. It's on my skin. Birds chirping. It's beautiful. And it's like the bird doesn't give a fuck, bro. The bird doesn't give a fuck. It shits on both of you, you know?
It shits on
I mean,
both
if it
of
happens
you.
to shit while it's flying by, so fuck it.
That was a beautiful analogy.
I'm a
sir.
bird, bro.
It's just perspective.
You should be a philosopher.
Bro,
That was fucking sick.
Aristotle Hill.
That was profound.
Thanks.
When do you guys want the seltzer?
I'm hitting the gym after this, but you want to slam it?
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah, let's go. I forgot my alcohol, so I'm sorry. So
No, it's all good.
that would have been sick.
Oh, do you want
So I'm gonna
some
smoke
of
a little bit of it, huh?
You're gonna smoke and all?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of this shit. A little good shit.
Guess I'm the only sober loser here, huh?
Wait, I want you guys to hear this.
Oh my god.
ASMR.
Is that what it sounds like in bed with Erin Clancy?
Wait, it sounds more like this.
Oh my god.
Poor girl.
This is what is it? Special content.
So anyways, no one ever calls me back.
It's usually when they run out of the room. That does smell good though.
After dinner, I'm like, you up for a little slurp and tickle?
Slurp and tickle. God. Slurp and tickle. We're definitely a lot less serious than the last 30 minutes.
I like part two. Part two.
I like my dude too.
Dude, me too.
You're gonna have to ask us back one of these days when transparent's like full throttle. Let's
Oh,
get
yeah.
crazy on this.
It's gonna be full throttle here in a fucking second.
Dude, I'll be fully torqued on
ready.
full throttle, transparent.
Fuck. Okay. I'm trying to remember where we left off though last time. I think we were talking about I was having this deep conversation with you guys about how like
Odaku? Was it?
Otaku.
Odaku.
Sudoku?
Sudoku.
Odaku.
Otaku.
Yeah.
Makes
I
me
was,
want ramen. Makes me crave it.
I'm always down for ramen. One of my best friends in high school said he thinks pussy tastes like ramen.
Bro, one of my friends said it tastes like gasoline and Mountain Dew mixed together.
Gasoline, dude,
And I'm like, bro,
but
people in high
Mountain
school.
Dew is pretty great.
Dude, I fuck with Mountain Dew. MT and Dew, bro. I'll slurp it down. It'll trickle down my fucking throat, dude.
Just fucking
Seltzer's hitting, bro.
the seltzer's hitting. Yeah. So yeah, I was playing RuneScape and like sneaking over to the office as a kid because I figured out the password, right? My parents never let me out because they just wanted me to study all day. So I didn't really have very many social skills. And then yeah, I was telling you guys about the whole PUA thing, the like pickup artistry, something that I don't really abide by now, but definitely helped me in like my life skills. So like when you guys were growing up, like just out of curiosity, what kind of like experience did you guys have with girls?
Yeah. So
And how did sports and fitness affect that?
well, with me, I think on the athletics aspect, I think whenever you're, let's say, even if you're an outcast or you're shy or you're timid, if you come in, you're in high school and you're kind of a stud athlete, it immediately makes it easier. I think as you're growing up, you're kind of immediately plugged into, the social setting just simply because you're good at your sport, right? And you're part of a team. So that definitely helped me. I was always pretty athletic. Captain of the basketball team, football team, baseball team, whatever it is.
Is that the pep rally? Just like, come to the fucking game.
And that kind of made things easier growing up because I was definitely kind of, I think, would constantly second guess myself. Erin definitely knows, even to this day, right? I get in my own head. And a lot of times in social settings, it's almost, I describe it as like paralysis by analysis, right? Where I'm like overthinking too much, where it's like at some point kind of just stop thinking and do it. And I've learned a lot from Erin, because he's kind of just very, he seems just super comfortable with himself, easygoing, and just kind of just lets things vibe out. Whereas me, I kind of tend to kind of overanalyze. So that's probably something that I'm constantly working on. And, as relating to females, it's like at one point you just kind of have to let go and just let things unfold naturally. And I think growing up, that's what I struggled to do. I would kind of be overly hesitant. And I don't know if it was lack of confidence or fear of being rejected, but I definitely, that's still something that I experience up to this day. And I'm 32 years old, Dude,
and that's kind of funny, because like for me, like, so what you said about sports, like being plugged in, like that does depend kind of on the sport. I've always felt like
sure,
like in my school, football, basketball, the sports you played kind of were like the more popular kids. Swimmers, there were people in high school that were like, swimming's not even a sport, right? Like blah blah blah, right? And I would be like, dude, you play games, like mine's a sport, that type of bullshit. But it's like I wasn't popular for my sport necessarily. Also, I have two brothers. My dad and my mom. So like I didn't really have like experience kind of growing up really talking to girls unless it was like at school. And then I always, I was skinny. I had like self-doubt. Like, my parents didn't make like a ton of money. So like I wasn't like, whipping to school in the Benz or something cool, so there was like always these like doubt and like, self-worth issues I had. And then I got a great group of friends when I went to junior college at first. And I remember they kind of like taught me that they saw that there was like something, they thought something was special. Like I had something special. Like I was like I don't know. They just really adopted me, but they were also like the coolest guys like I had ever met. And so they really kind of made me feel better about myself. And then as time went on, I really like kind of grew into myself, and then went through all these situations to the point where I was like, dude, I don't give a fuck a lot of times if people like or don't like. I mean, hopefully they do, but like at the end of the day, you can be the juiciest peach on the tree and someone else hates peaches, right? So like for me, I've found that if I'm completely myself and people don't like me, like that's cool, because the people that do end up like still there in the same room with me are like the best people, and they fuck with me for me, and like and then I've become much happier that way, and plus this is the only version of me anyone's ever liked. When I was trying to be like the cool guy that I wasn't, like everyone can see right through that, and that's not me. So I didn't really have any real friends,
It's kind of like those who mind don't matter, those who matter don't mind.
Yeah.
It's when you were talking kind of how like specific sports, and in regards to like being plugged in socially, I think swimming is a very lonely and isolated sport. Like, you lose like the team aspect. There's not, you're kind of head down in a pool of submerged in water, no sound, and it's just like just you versus you, so that definitely plays a factor.
Dude, and that's like a great observation, because like swimmers a lot of times, we're not talking hours in the pool, like you're staring at the line. It turns into like a form of meditation, because it's like you have a long set, like you're swimming for like 40 minutes or something. You're not thinking every second. All of a sudden you're done and you're like, what the fuck happened, because you go into like a trance like state. And that communication you get with teammates, in sports that like require like goal scoring and shit like that, like that's non-existent, right? You don't have that like kind of like cohesive team unit to the same extent. And so swimmers oftentimes become more like socially awkward and kind of like lean into that a little bit. And so for me, I really didn't want to be like that. Plus, it's not really in my personality. I'm kind of like a goofy guy that likes to, fire beers and fucking you be a clown. So that's what the sport didn't really cater towards my personality. But despite the sport, like I still happen to come out like a fairly social individual.
Have we ever talked about your Do you have a girlfriend in high school?
No, I never did.
No?
So, dude, I didn't even kiss a girl.
We've ever talked about this.
No, dude, it's kind of embarrassing. But
shit, some juicy content, baby.
Dude, said this one. I've never said this to anyone.
Careful.
So, dude, I actually didn't go to prom. Didn't go to any high school dances.
Junior or senior prom, neither.
None. Dude.
No way.
Yeah, none,
It was
bro.
a dork.
I was cooler than you.
You were cooler than me, bro. I mean, you still are. I mean, in my opinion. But,
Nile's cooler than all of us combined.
Absolutely not.
dude, so didn't go to prom. I remember, like, senior prom. I was like, fuck it, like,
Just gonna go
God,
swim.
I kind of don't want to even say this, but oh god, it's so embarrassing. So I was there was this girl that, you know, I was really into, but I was kind of like nervous, and I was like, there's no way she'd be into me, because the way I thought at that time, I was like, dude, I'm like the worst guy in the room. How could she possibly like me? And she did, you know, because I wasn't actually the worst guy. I just thought I was. Not that, you know, I'm ranking everyone, but but one guy there sucked. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, she kind of asked me to homecoming, but like not really. It was kind of like really hinting, and then I knew it. I caught the hint, but so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna ask her to prom because I have to go to senior prom. Everyone has to, blah, 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 you know, rite of passage type shit. So fucking was getting ready to ask her. And then I didn't really have a car at the time and stuff. So my boy picked up some roses for me.
Yeah.
And then they made like a sign. You know, everyone does that in school and shit. It's
Grand,
like hella
gotta have
extra.
a grand gesture.
Yeah, because like everyone's like, I don't know, everyone's on some extra shit.
Promposal.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? I haven't heard that, but it makes sense. So anyways, they did that, and I was like, fuck, okay. I found out her class was going in class with it. Turned the corner, bro. She was being asked by someone else.
Dude, you
Swear to God, bro.
waited too long.
Waited too long, bro. I was caught sleeping, bro. So,
Bro, I fucking feel that pain right now.
bro,
So many men out there feel your pain.
It was the hardest thing at the time for me
When you
to
learned about heartbreak.
finally like sack up and ask a girl to a dance, and I fucking saw it happen in front of me, dude. And I was like, and dude, I was so fucking embarrassed. Like they didn't see me, luckily, bro. But I had this shit, and I was like, oh fuck,
Yeah,
like, you know,
chuck the flowers in the garbage real quick.
dude. So ran, like, or just put it all away and shit. Pretend it never happened. I ended up actually like dating her like years later.
Oh, so you won in the end.
Well,
Oh, what?
so your boy always comes out on top.
Full circle.
But yeah, full circle.
What happened?
So I had a
us the
girl.
secrets.
Yeah, I had a girlfriend in college and stuff. Anyway, we ended up reconnecting with her after my first girlfriend and I broke up. But I told her about the whole story and stuff, and she was like, yo, I tried to ask you to homecoming, and I was hoping you'd ask me to prom, but someone else asked me before, and I didn't think you would ever ask me. And I was like, yo, I was literally around the corner, and then
I saw it.
yeah, like I literally saw it, and she was like, fuck, no way. And she's like, but we're here now and stuff. But like we had changed so much, the spark was kind of gone. She's actually married now, but anyways,
If you're listening, he still misses you.
if you're listening. Anyways, yeah, all of that. So really taught me not to kind of like have this like regret because you're just fucking being a puss, you know? So after that, when it came to, you know, women or whatever, like she looks good, bro. Like, you know, she looked in the mirror, did her makeup. She's trying to look good. Even if she doesn't want to hear it from you, there's a certain level of appreciation if you say you look good, you know? So I just fucking say it.
Dude, because, okay, so here's the fucking thing, right? So people don't really go into deep into this, but like for all like the younger audience out there and the people who are just like curious, man, when it comes down to being a good partner for a girl, it's like all these people, like there's a lot of kids out there that are like thinking like, oh, I need to get really jacked, right? But in the way that they think about it, they're like, oh, I want to be pretty so I look good so girls like me, right? Mm-hmm. But in that way, that's kind of like a trophy type mindset. Like, are you trying to be a trophy man for your girl? Is that what it is? Or do you want to do what it is that a true man can do for women in order to like
that's just all surface level bullshit.
Right. Like it all comes down to the fact that well, I believe the reason why fitness and bodybuilding may be related in some sense to you being able to acquire your desired partner is not because you look sick. It's because you're fucking strong. You can support. You can protect. You can you take care of yourself.
I think that
which
more
means
than
you can take care of other
I think
people.
that more than anything. Like I think a good solid physique.
Right.
It's you're disciplined.
Yeah.
You care about yourself physically, mentally. Your eating habits. I mean, it proves that you place a value on so many things outside of just looking good, right? It's a status symbol. Then proves, I think, that you have discipline and self-control. One, and then I think a good physique that'll get you a first date, but then from there, it's beyond just kind of physical appearance.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, no, 1000%. Yeah.
What I'm super into lately, beyond just kind of aesthetics or physical appearance aside, is like getting into love languages and how certain people accept love in different ways and give love in different ways. Like you could accept love, through physical touch or words of affirmation, but then other people could give love in different ways. So like learning, I think there's 5, but that is like something I'm kind of diving into too, and just how everyone's different in that manner.
Dude, and what you just said, great point, was one thing I've noticed is a lot of people can give love, but they can't accept it, right? And they don't even realize, like, how many times do you show love to someone and give them like a compliment or something and they don't know how to act?
Or
right?
It's just you are assuming that that's how they accept love, because I think, okay, words of affirmation is one of mine, right? But I'd be wrong to assume just because I accept love that way that, my partner would. So,
I get
but then
that.
I guess, I mean, that'd be super sad if someone wasn't capable of accepting love,
I see what both of you guys are saying. So what you're saying, I understand, is that like maybe it doesn't totally resonate with their strongest love language.
Yeah.
Sure.
But what Erin is saying, I think, is that these people might be scared to accept that love. Maybe because of a trauma, right?
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about too much of the way what you just said, so that's a good food for thought for me. But I was more like what you said, like
just completely blocked off,
like a trauma. Yeah, because that was kind of an issue I would have, because it's like you can honestly, like, giving nonstop love to people is almost like a shield to a certain extent, because it's like you don't really have to accept all that much kind of at first. You could just kind of give love to everyone and everyone is like grateful for it, but like accepting it made me uncomfortable a little bit. Yeah.
When you first,
that's
it was something that you felt.
Yeah. And so it was like, I would just say early 20s, like when I started kind of like getting more like dating initially. It's easier to be like, just say someone looks beautiful and then like someone be all over you saying you look good.
It's kind of to
it's
dumb
like
it,
you don't feel like it,
to
like,
dumb it down on even a simpler level. And I don't know if you guys have ever experienced it. Like I'm almost sometimes more comfortable giving a compliment than accepting a compliment.
That's what I was.
Sometimes I'll receive a compliment and almost like deflect and immediately just give one back because you don't like, but no, it's okay, to accept
exactly
it,
what I was.
It is kind of hard to take ownership sometimes. There's a lot of people that like humble is like people say, like, when you're being humble, you don't have to be like, it's not saying, no, I'm not. Like, it's not deflecting it or rejecting the compliment. It's saying, like, thank you. And then maybe even saying, like, you are really amazing in this way. Yeah. Right? Because that way you accepted the conflict. Now you're giving back.
You know what reminds me of? The typical bro interaction where it's like, bro, you're getting big. And it's like the guy's immediately like, trying to get like you, bro. Yeah. And it's like immediately like, kind of like you, bro. Making it full circle back to fitness. But it's like, dude, you're looking good. And it's always like immediately like, like trying to get hilarious.
Like you. My buddy Larry Gao made a fucking hilarious TikTok with me. Where like it's to a sound, right? And the sound is Larry comes up to me and he's like, yo, bro, you fucking looking huge, man. I'm trying to be like you, right? And like Larry's like trying to say that like he's very skinny and that I'm like jacked.
Yeah.
And like I think Larry looks amazing, but then again, also I'm on PEDs and he's not. And then I'm there and I'm like, no, bro, like I'm trying to get like you. I'm trying to get like you. And then
The guy's like 300 pounds.
right, and then he looks
Like, what?
he looks back at me and the sound just goes, no, fuck you. Fuck you.
You know, I've actually seen
Just
that.
walks away.
That's a good one. But yeah,
Yeah, that's actually that's a funny sound because if you think about it, it's like you see a guy that's clearly more developed physique wise and you say, you look amazing, bro. And he's like, I'm trying to get like you. That's like an insult. You're like, bro, you know you look better than me. You know that.
just fucking accept the
I'm
compliment.
like, you're really trying to lose 60 pounds of muscle?
It's like this guy ain't real as at all,
just
bro.
keep it 100.
He didn't even fucking listen to what I said, dude.
Well, it's just like it's just like a preloaded default
Yeah.
response. Like, bro, you're looking good. Try to get like you, bro.
It's the most inauthentic thing ever sometimes.
Like, I like to believe that I don't do that, but every time I go to the gym, the front desk says, you know, have a great lift, and I say you too.
Dude, I did that the other
every
day.
single
I
time.
hate it.
Every single time.
I see it at the movies. They're like, enjoy the movie. I'm like, you too.
Checking in, boarding a flight. Have a good flight. You too.
Do I also at the movies? And I'm like, you too. And I'm like, fuck. Well, you work here, so I assume you're gonna watch. Okay.
I assume you're gonna watch something.
Keep going and pretend to kind of be awkward and funny, but I'm like in real life, I'm just like kind of like fuck.
She's like secretly, she's like, I work 3 jobs. I haven't watched a movie in 3 years.
She's like, you lucky fuck
hate
that
you
you have
so
time
much.
to come and watch them.
And I'm like, anyways, layer the butter in my popcorn.
Oh my god, dude, that was my fucking favorite thing as a kid.
Oh my god,
When's the
so
last
That's
time
why.
you
That's
guys
another
even
reason I
went
was
to-
fat.
You just go to the movies
Go to the
constantly.
movies and layer that shit in butter, bro.
Yeah,
if it wasn't dripping, then it was not.
Yeah, that's
That'd
actually
be
facts
dripping.
though. It applies to other things these days.
Ladies out there,
Ladies out there, buttered up, dude.
buttered up, strawberries and butter.
Oh, is that a thing?
No, it's not.
No,
I was like strawberries and
not
cream,
at
dude.
all.
that doesn't sound very
But we can
good.
make it a thing.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. Don't knock it till you try it.
Try everything once.
Buttered berries, dude. The BB.
Oh, dude, that's like my life. Dude, am I about to tell everybody that my life motto is YOLO? Try everything once.
Try everything once.
I seriously like feel like that's like a huge thing though. That's something I was like scared to get with a lot of fucking insider info. I've never fucking talked about this because I think I just realized this recently too. Dude, I think I'm like into older women because I think I'm scared of younger chicks.
So
You
okay.
would
So
be the opposite, no?
So
scared of older women. But
No, I'm
scared of younger.
attracted
Well,
by
how old?
I'm attracted by experience and maturity, which is weird because most guys are the opposite, right? I'm attracted to experience and maturity, and I'm scared of like just young girls that haven't experienced much.
well,
And
well,
I think it's a what is it called? Not an attachment. It's like a fear of abandonment
Interesting.
issue.
well, is it like for like a relationship, or I feel like the young attraction is just for like hookups and like,
Yeah.
But in a relationship, honestly, I can't even relate.
Yeah,
to,
relationship
like,
wise.
Kind of like what you were saying though, like, but maturity and wisdom isn't defined by age, but through experience. So, like,
Yeah.
is it older women or is it just seemingly more mature
it's
women?
right. It's not older women. It's more mature women.
Yeah,
Okay.
which more often than not they go hand in hand, right? But
right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. So
What are we talking? What are we
was about to
talking?
say,
Are we
he's like,
40?
only- only
Are we
MILF.
like 50 plus?
Only MILF porn.
Well, you know, here's the weird thing is like when I was a kid, I always liked the girl that was like a grade older or 2 grades older. than me,
Yeah.
too. I always like. Well,
Is there a
I got
part of- is there-
I got
is
some
there-
weird shit.
Is there a
there,
part of
bro.
it? Is there a part of it you think that it's kind of like the thrill of the chase to get something that's kind of should be more challenging, like getting you're a junior, getting the hot senior in high school, or is it kind of just? You know,
I mean, that's part of it.
Could be it.
Part of it is like the fantasy.
Yeah.
Of like,
Like I
me
was
being
able
like,
to-
I got the fucking I got
older
the senior in
chick,
high
yeah,
school when
yeah.
I was a sophomore.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
She's fucking
Prom
the hottest
queen.
shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the other part is that I don't know if it's totally a fear of abandonment because I just like to hang out with people that I feel like are more mature or like I can resonate with more anyways. But with younger girls, I've realized that like I love the partner that I will have to have had the same happiness and opportunity and experiences that I have. Like, I don't want the partner that I end up with to not having been able to experience things that they would have loved to.
Right.
And so I actually, the previous episode before this was my episode with my ex-girlfriend.
Oh man.
Which is crazy because we hadn't talked for an entire year.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And then
that probably got super heavy.
Oh, I think
it was awesome.
Do I know her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her name's Ro.
Yeah, I know her. Yeah, she went to the neighboring high school. Yeah.
Oh,
I signed her up at the.
I remember this.
I didn't know her in high school, but I signed her up at the gym, and she like was on the swim team or something, and she recognized me. So
do you
small world?
When you mentioned that kind of like a fear of or you said what was it? The fear of abandonment. Did you have like a gnarly breakup?
It's
previously or.
To be honest, I've had like a lot of heartbreaks when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like a lot of heartbreaks as a kid. And also growing up, like, I don't really like to, fuck it. I was a fucking fuckboy, bro.
Yeah.
And like I got zero validation from my mom. And so I'm not digging deep like I'm like a fucking like therapist and I know exactly why my traumas are this. But I do stay conscious about why I am the way I am. And I do try to like understand who I am. And not having that validation from my mother, it did feel very good for me to get that validation from other girls.
Yeah, I think that makes total sense.
Yeah, from other, So I like I told you, like I wasn't very social because I'm an only child and my parents like locked me in my room to study. So I would research things like PUA, pickup artistry. And that would teach me how to, even though my intention originally was to be able to like get validation from girls, it taught me how to just socialize, speak, be like a fucking human and take charge of my masculinity.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't learn my masculinity from anyone. My mom was the masculine one. I wasn't allowed out of the house. They did put me in Boy Scouts and 4-H in order to like learn that shit, but like it wasn't the same as having like a father figure.
I think beyond like what shapes us as individuals, beyond family. One, friends and environment, and then family, right? So like you saying you kind of locked away, wasn't able to kind of go out, experience, having a friend group, right? Almost being like self-taught, it seems. Like I can see how that have hurdles to it and see how that would be challenging.
Yeah. So because of that, I guess I realized that in my last relationship, this came to like manifest in like me seeing that this was actually true. But she was so young and she hadn't experienced a lot, and she hadn't experienced like college. I had graduated college. I had a full like 4-year relationship, and then I had a lot of time single. Whereas my ex, she was in back-to-back relationships. She never had a full real college experience. And so what I realized is like girls, especially girls that I think are very attractive and they know they're attractive, so they like have this view of like where they stand on like the social like ladder. Like there's a certain ego to it, but they believe that they have like they deserve a certain amount of thing, or they deserve something, and they deserve a good life,
like entitled, like
they could be entitled, right? Like not necessarily like every girl is that, but if like just like what I'm trying to say is that girls that are young, I feel like will want to experience certain things before locking themselves down.
And I think if they don't, I totally agree. And I think it would get to a point where, let's say you are dating a young girl like that, and they eventually make the connection like, I haven't been able to do X, Y, Z, or I missed the boat on this and that because I'm dating James, Erin, and Nyle. They'll begin to resent you for it.
Yeah,
it'll turn into resentment.
And that's the worst, bro. Resentment will tear up a relationship.
Sure.
Like, if it weren't for James and this relationship, I could have taken that trip to Italy or
been on that yacht.
And eventually it will turn into resentment.
Yeah, fester and get worse and worse. Yeah.
I think actually, now that I realize it, I have talked to a lot of girls where that has happened. Where like they're like, oh, I'm not like down for a relationship or ready for one because like there's a lot of life that they want to experience.
But I respect that honestly.
No, I respect that as well.
Yeah.
Because I understand that full-heartedly now, where I am now in the last like 5, 6, whatever, how many years plus being in San Diego, I realized that like I have a lot and I have only so much time, and a fucking relationship is a job, dude.
Yeah.
It's another job, and I don't got time for another
Yeah.
job right now.
And San Diego,
bro, you're
is,
busy.
San Diego is another breed too. Like there's so many attractive people here that, you know, are very driven and motivated. And I think it takes a very like-minded person, or at least I feel like I'm surrounded by a lot of like-minded individuals. A lot of people, I rarely meet someone that was born and raised here. It's all people that kind of took that leap and, you know, thought, you know, I'm going to take this next adventure and move out to San Diego and start this new exciting life. So people come here with this mindset of, you know, diving into something great and exciting and having all these plans, and a relationship necessarily isn't one of those things, right? And the social setting here, and, you know, people are always out and kind of, you know, they're out partying, whether it's a PB downtown. And I think maintaining a relationship in San Diego with that mindset and just the demographic of people can be really hard.
Yeah.
1000% agree.
Really hard. And I mean, everyone here is fucking drop dead gorgeous too. So it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. People don't
We
want
got a hard life here in San Diego.
Thank you.
especially Erin, especially these two studs to my left and right.
Especially me.
Fuck, man. I'm stressed, dude. I haven't been telling people, but I was thinking about moving to LA in January
Bro,
for
fuck
business.
This
For business.
January?
This January.
Oh my God,
Bro, for
dude.
business, I think that's the only valid reason. But
I know.
SD is just so fucking dope.
So special, bro.
Dude, there's so much momentum here. Do you
special.
feel that too? Do you
Yeah.
feel like the momentum?
Oh my
All
God.
the people are I know so many good people here, bro.
So
Yeah.
what is the, I understand LA, you know, has certain things that San Diego doesn't. What is the driving factor that you would get there that you can't get in San Diego?
It's literally just being in the industry and collaborating and having the opportunities.
Yeah.
Because what I've been told by a lot of people in LA is it's not the social media and how you connect to those people, it's meeting them in person.
Yeah.
That's where all the opportunities come in. And so, yeah, like this one dude was telling me like LA, like he's moving to San Diego now because he loves San Diego and it's the best life. But he will be real. When he was in LA, he had the most opportunities he's ever had.
I mean, I believe that, bro. I don't think we'd be sitting here if we didn't meet you in person, probably, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I think that nothing beats a handshake and sitting across the table from someone.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
Going to Splash House, turning up at the pool.
Oh my God. That was sick.
Dude, so fucking sick. 1 and 2 best weekends of the year.
I don't remember it, but I'm pretty sure I was on y'all's shoulders, or y'all's backs.
I remember
multiple times.
seeing you on a kitchen counter.
I
No, that was bad. You were actually up. I think I pulled you out of the pool, and then someone jumped on my back, and I was like, "Who is this heavy motherfucker on my back?" And
I remember sitting at a house, and then someone grabbed me. I looked up, and it was you, and you were just like, "What's up, bro?" And I was like,
No,
fucking boy.
Fucking great times, dude. Splash was
So fun,
that
bro.
was nuts. It's like a fucking, oh my God, that place is so gross. It's awesome.
Dude, it's literally like the grimiest, best thing ever.
I know. It's straight like Southern California meets PCB, Panama City Beach.
Yeah. It's the reason I don't get sick anymore, dude. My immunity is built up from 6 splash houses.
Same.
That's right. Have you ever got COVID?
It's actually the patient zero was
at Splash? Yeah.
monkeypox too.
That makes sense.
Fuck. I got COVID like 2-3 times. Never once felt any symptoms.
Yeah.
I rarely ever get sick, which is fucking sick.
Yeah.
Because they say that technically PEDs should like decrease your immune system, especially certain ones. But I don't know. I eat as perfectly healthy as I possibly can because the healthier you eat, the more PEDs you can take.
Yeah.
And then I also just take a lot of ancillaries and good supplements. And then also, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of glutathione.
No.
But
put me on. What is it?
it's the best antioxidant for your body. And it's like the bioavailability is, obviously drastically so much better if it's injected rather than orally. So I get it injected from my HRT clinic.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Pharmaceutical injections.
When you started getting it, what was the biggest thing you noticed?
I think I just never got sick.
Really?
Never got a cold, never got sick.
I get sick.
I go to raves all the time and I'll take an injection right before and then right after. And I'm good to go.
it's-
All my friends are like, I feel like shit. I'm like,
Not me.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like shit kind of right now.
It's like, let me get one.
You're like, look at that, James. I feel like.
Pin me.
Yeah, dude. After we turn off the cameras.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna readjust this camera real quick because it turns off every 30 minutes. Yeah, if you guys feel symptoms of low T, the HRT company I'm part of, is very bodybuilding friendly. So you guys can check in with them. You don't have to get your blood work for any men's optimization medications such as hair loss or erectile dysfunction medications, Cialis, things like that. They do also have a lot of other things like healing peptides and growth hormones, secretagogues. That link is in the bio, but I do advise you guys to get your blood work done if you do feel those symptoms of low T. And then Young LA, we'll get these guys sponsored at some point. Code Nyle, Young LA for her as well. If you are a girl, or if you're a guy that just likes to wear crop tops, that's me, honestly.
You never know.
Yeah, dude, I'm actually gonna order some of those crops. Look pretty sick.
Dude, they're so in right now.
I'm trying to be one.
He said that with passion.
They're so hot right now.
He's fucking doing that, and I'm here serious talking about like how I want to wear crop tops in the gym. And yeah, dude, huge supplements, pre-workouts, proteins, code Nyle as well.
Bro, how'd that podcast go with your ex? Was it good? You guys homies again or what?
It was really good, dude.
It was good, bro.
Yeah, it was really, really fucking
I'm happy for you, dude. I know you guys. I was following you both on Instagram, so you guys were always with each other, and then I went to like nothing. So I was like, I figured it was kind of gnarly.
No, yeah, dude. We cried I cried like a few times on the podcast, and also laughed
real,
like
bro.
for 90% of the time too. So
You what for 90% of the time?
I said we laughed 90% of the
Yeah.
time, and then like I cried a couple times, which is a good sign. I don't
That's
know.
real, bro. Yeah.
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 I love her to death. I do, and I always will. Whether or not we end up with different people or not, but like she's like my best friend, and that's like the huge thing. Like I and our best friend Melody, we're like this trio of best friends, and it's really funny because the reason that we came together was I was a fuckboy, and I was like talking to both of them, and I introduced I invited them both to like the same rave.
Oh, God.
That's the
Now
first
look at
time
you
that
guys.
has ever happened in the history of the world.
Yeah, where
by
that's
the way.
turned out in a positive way.
That's why rave culture is so sick. There was a lot of drama, but over time we like we all went through so much shit, and also Melody had her own life, and she also had her own guys that she was talking to as well, you know what I mean? So
Sure.
and we like just supported each other as friends, and now we're like these three people that are just so fucking close to each other. And then when Ro and I stopped talking, it was like the entire world fell apart because
crazy.
my fucking best friend Ryan just passed away, and then a few months later, my best friend and my partner and the girl that I thought I was going to marry and have kids with also
Yeah, a
like,
lot at once.
just came out of my life. And then our like three, you know, our best friendship that we had too was just like in this weird place because Melody was just like in the middle, and she was so, you know, Ro and I didn't have any contact whatsoever, nothing on social media, whatever. Yeah,
And then this last podcast you guys had, that broke the ice. That was the last time you spoke was over a year ago.
It kind of broke the ice, but I actually messaged her on my way back from LA. I had this amazing time in LA, and I just had this epiphany. I'm like, you know what? Like, just out of love, I'm going to like text her and hope that she's okay, and I'll let her know that like, you know, boundaries are boundaries, and I don't ever want to overstep my boundaries. But I just want to let you know that if you ever need anything for any reason, I'm just a call or text away.
Yeah.
Like I'm just there for you,
That's
like
amazing.
as a friend. And
What an amazing text to get from someone.
I was about to say, dude, can I need those exact words so I can send that to a couple of people.
Copy and paste.
This man, wait, hold up.
Imagine receiving that text though. Like that's got to be so powerful. It's awesome.
Depends, dude. I feel like that's amazing, but if she told her friends that she fucking like any girl that I've ever had a bad, she told all her friends and they all fucking hate me, and I'm just like, ugh.
oh, I see what you're saying.
You know, it like ruins it for everyone.
Yeah.
They won't,
Clancy
especially
burning
if
a lot
it's
of
like-
bridges.
yeah, it's like, don't tell your mom about the shit because then I'll never be. I can never.
Just in case we make it work. Like, your
Just
mom
in
and
case
dad
you
are
make it
gonna
work,
hate
your
me.
mom can't hate me.
Oh my god,
So
That's a
true.
battle I'll never win, dude.
that's so funny.
Literally, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I've never been one to kind of let parents
Hell no.
keep them at an arm's length, you know, because I mean, you want to make them feel involved, but not.
I mean, dude, everyone's just trying their best out here, bro. People fuck up. I fucked up. People have fucked up to me, and I'm like, water under the bridge, dude. Like,
human.
Yeah.
I know it's not coming from a
Forgiveness.
malicious intent of I'm trying to hurt you. It comes from, something else. And who am I to fucking judge that? Like, I'm just not going to tell my mom because she will.
Yeah.
Mom, you're not going to be
for real,
watching
though, like
this.
what I've learned, if anyone ever hurts you, it's hard not to look internally, but it's at the end of the day, it's a reflection of something that individual is going through, and you
1000%.
just happen to be on the receiving end, which sucks. But that's life, man.
But I'm tough, dude. I can take it.
You're
Come on now. I literally empathize with them being shitty to me because I've totally done that before.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, man. When Ro was like just not talking to me at all, and okay, so we talked about it in the last podcast, transparent. I showed up at her place with flowers like after we broke up, and she was talking to the other dude, because I had gone out to a festival with her client that was kind of like one of those situations where like I told her previously like, oh, I would never, and then like months
You did.
after our breakup I was like at a festival with her.
Yeah,
we didn't
yeah.
do anything, we were just friends, but it looked exact like what I did,
Looked like you were lying the
what
whole
I made
time.
it
Yeah.
look like is
Yeah.
exactly
Perception
what
is
like broke
reality.
her heart. Yeah, so I showed up at her place with flowers and she screamed at my face and she told me, get the fuck out,
Yo,
don't
yeah.
ever come back.
Yeah.
And I just kept telling myself like every time I got really depressed or upset about this breakup, and like I was like still through the healing process because we were together for like basically like 4 years in a crazy
Wow.
like crazy dynamic, like closed relationship, monogamy, and then we had an open relationship, so we did a lot of fucking shit.
Yeah.
I started off with being a fuckboy and fucking around with her feelings, and then finally we like fixed that closed relationship for like a year, and then after that we started opening it up to an open relationship.
Wow.
So there was like a lot.
damn.
Sounds like a roller coaster, dude.
It was a roller coaster, bro.
Jesus.
I've never felt so much in my entire life
Oh my
from
God.
any kind of anything, which is cool because now I've had that experience. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, every time I was just like, I fucking destroyed this girl's heart. I fucking destroyed this girl. Like
Yeah.
the first fucking year and a half, I was like fucking so many other chicks, and I was just playing with her feelings, and like so I deserve everything. Every time.
I mean, that's real, bro. For
I would just
sure.
tell myself.
I definitely believe in whether you want to call it karma or energy, right? It all comes full circle.
And it sucks to say because I say this sometimes, but especially as men, like that have like a lot of temptation or whatever, like, and you're kind of getting through it. Like sometimes heartbreak is living with the consequences of your own actions, bro.
Yeah.
And that's like real,
Right.
especially for men.
But I think sitting
Yeah.
with that is what makes you a better person, because you fucking have to learn from it.
Yeah.
Like it's like taking psychedelics, taking shrooms. It like smacks you in your face with your darkness, right? Everything that you fucking
You can't
hate about
suppress.
yourself.
Yeah.
you
No
can't,
more suppressing.
yeah, can't escape it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think that's the route to finding a relationship that's not going to end that way.
Yeah, yeah, and I remember my ex, like I truly loved her for sure, but didn't have the best breakup at all. And for me, I was always told myself, I was like, I genuinely love her, like I want her to have a happy birthday, and sometimes not texting her happy birthday is the way to make sure her birthday is a little bit happier.
Like
you
the
know?
thing you want
'Cause
to
she
do
doesn't want-
most is doing the exact opposite.
Yeah, because if I said happy birthday and she saw my fucking name, dude, I promise you it's not less, it's gonna be less happy, so fuck.
That's growth, dude.
Yeah. So anyways, Dan, I'm gonna take another sip.
Oh shit.
Fuck.
Dude, that's some good ass fucking conversation right now, bro.
I'm loving the dialogue.
Man, I feel bad, bro. I wish you weren't so sober.
I gotta go hit the gym. It's gotta catch up to you, bro. I'm staring at this.
Trying to look like
Yeah.
you,
If you
bro.
guys could see this cabinet of supplements that Nyle has next to me, it's like a GNC in this fucking
Yeah, what
place.
is that one? Oh, it's Tren. What is that?
What's Winstrol?
What's a Winstrol?
I take this stuff called creatine.
I take this stuff called whey protons.
Whey protons.
Changes my molecular structure.
That's for our next transparent.
That's for 6
down.
That's for 6 months after The show is
Okay,
finished.
bet.
That's
when you guys are permanently kicked off.
Pencil us in
because
for
people
like
realize you were gay.
pencil us
Okay,
in and like
delete this part too. Bro.
pencil us in for like 6 months, and we'll get into the weeds. Some sketchy shit.
Once we can get our own podcast too, we could be a little bit more or less dictated by our fan base.
Yeah. Damn. That makes sense though.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I feel like it's impossible. Like if we try to transition to like whatever, like your kind of fans, like it's like 96% female to like. It
My
would just be, like,
96% male.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be
90%
impossible.
Indians.
It would be impossible.
Talking to two very different demographics.
It would be
here.
impossible. It's like a post like Matt McNabb, right? Like he comes out of Love Island. It's like all female, and then he posts fitness. I'm like, dude, they don't even give a fuck other than like you look hot, you know?
Yeah, they just
about-
want to see a dude with his shirt off.
Yeah, and then he's like, fucking, I don't know,
Right.
bench press.
It's hard to
They're not
transition.
taking
Yeah,
they're
it's
not
hard.
taking your back and buy routine to the gym.
Dude, they want like Cud sponsors us, right? And it's because. And you know, a cologne or something, because like girls can close their eyes and their man smells and looks like us, you know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Fantasies.
Yeah, it's like anything I promote, it's like buy this for your boyfriend.
Yeah, they're like, what
You
cologne?
guys, no, that's what I was. You guys need to be sponsored by Young LA because Young LA for her is fucking.
Oh, they do
sick.
a women's line?
Did they
They
just
have a
release
women's
that?
line now, yeah,
Okay,
and it's
okay.
cool because now girls can use my code. Not many do, but they can.
Dude, plug us up with a contact. You don't have a combo.
Yeah.
Clancy always networking.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Clancy's gonna move to LA.
Gary,
with
it
you.
ain't about the TikTokers. It's about the bachelors now. The bachelor kids.
Dude, I need to get more on TikTok too, and I haven't posted on in months. You do. For
I got him.
Oh yeah, dude. TikTok is the wave, and it stresses me out, but it's the wave for sure.
Stresses you out just what with getting because it's TikTok's about consistent content.
Yeah, it's
content.
about consistent content, but it's also just like I don't know. I think I'm just stressed out because there's so much more competition now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. I love it, but it's like you want to build your demographic from the ground up. Like I told you guys this earlier, but like I have like 1.4 million followers on TikTok right now, and probably only like maybe 200, maybe 300,000 of those maybe are English speaking.
Speak English,
right?
yeah.
Right. I feel like. And then so if I fucking post anything, like most of the TikToks have words on the page.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're
It
not
can't just
talking
be
to it and
silent
being
workout
personal,
videos.
there's English on the page, man. I can't fucking post any memes.
Yeah.
I love memes. I
You
can't
do
post
love
any
memes.
memes.
Dude, you're a
Yeah.
meme lord. Dude, because I am, and I recognize one, dude. My Instagram is posting and meme pages. That's all I look at.
Yeah.
Send them to the boys.
Love a good meme.
Yeah, dude.
Love a good meme.
So
dude.
like, I mean, I don't know. I guess because of that, it's like I keep trying to like post things that like make me feel fulfilled because it's like my personality and like me. But
have you
like,
seen any
it's,
growth like
suffering,
towards
so.
like more English speaking?
I don't really see any difference because like when I post my workout videos, they pop off.
But
It's like the ones you post on Instagram, right?
the ones
No.
with no words.
Yeah,
No
the ones that I
speaking.
post on Instagram are also like the ones from TikTok. Like, dude, okay, so getting you a good idea, I feel like I get like 50 to 100,000 views on regular like stuff with English in it, maybe, and then I get like 300 to like. I recently got one video with like 7.5 million views for
Damn.
my workout videos.
yeah.
So like you like
But you're saying
Like-
you don't want to just do the silent kind of.
I don't.
Maybe a bit more dull
I don't,
workout
dude.
videos. Yeah.
The only funny TikToks that I posted that were like comedy that popped off had 0 words because
Yeah,
I just screamed at the camera.
Yeah, I can see how that would be challenging. It's like do what you enjoy where engagement drops, or like follow the engagement, but you
Fuck,
don't have
dude.
as much fun doing it.
Yeah, I mean it's still cool because I was always motivated and driven by making the workout videos. Because when I was a kid, I was like motivated by workout montages, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it kind of sucks because I'd like to talk.
Yeah.
I'd like
bro.
to say something.
Let that personality shine, dude.
Yeah, that's what the YouTube
so-
and the podcast is for.
Bro, so you have to learn another language.
You got motherfuckers from country all over the
Learn
world.
a couple phrases in another language. I'm screamed that at the camera.
감사합니다.
Do that, bro. Just
Fuck. Goddamn. And I went to Spanish class for like 4 years when I was a kid too. I don't remember a single thing.
bro, me neither. Just like me
hola.
alone.
Yeah. ¿Cómo estás?
Yo quiero
Yeah.
beans and cheese.
No,
Beef and cheese.
yeah, that shit.
Yo quiero taco.
Yo pongo muchas tortillas en el refrigerador.
That sounded legit. Was
Thanks,
it legit?
I would always say like one sentence as fast as possible because if anyone doesn't speak it, it sounds legit.
Yeah. Dude, they speak so quick.
Fake it till you make
It's
it.
insane.
Yeah.
I'm just like, how do you guys even think
If
that
you-
fast?
if
Are you
you
always
say
on the
it-
fucking
You
coast?
say it confidently enough.
Yeah, I'll be like, yo pongo muchas tortillas en el refrigerador.
Oh, that was good.
Thanks, bro. I put a
That
lot
was
of tortillas
juicy.
in the refrigerator.
Oh, fuck. That was really juicy.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no, I got nothing. I got nothing.
It doesn't really require a
Shit.
response normally. It's like, okay.
You speak any languages, James?
No.
No, man. But I was I come from an international background. I was born in London. I actually lived in Tokyo for 5 years.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know if I ever spoke Japanese, but I moved to Tokyo when I was one year old. And then I lived in Hong Kong for a year after that. I lived in Hong Kong from age 6 to 7, and then I moved to New York when I was 7.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
So my dad's a New Zealander, my mom's a Brit. So I had citizenship to both
That's
of those places.
dope.
Yeah, and then I got my U.S. citizenship when I was in college. I was a green card holder for like 15 years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
When did you move to the U.S.?
First grade, so I was 7 or 8 years old.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. That's
But
so
no,
cool.
no Japanese, no Chinese, none of
Yeah,
that.
you were too young.
No, yeah. And I
Damn.
look back at home videos, and I used to have a British accent, which is super weird.
That's
That's
so
nice.
funny. Because now it's like
Super
New
weird.
York. Yeah.
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 But my parents, like my mom, hardcore British accent. My dad, New Zealand accent. My brother was born in Japan.
Does your brother talk like have a New York kind of thing going on?
No, not so much. I think it's the 2 years living in Long Island that did it for me. That New York, like,
Yeah.
now I'm just a Cali bro, dude.
Cali, bro. Let's go.
I got to learn how to surf to make it official. That's one box I need to check.
I do too.
Dude,
Imagine Nyle on a surfboard.
Dude, looking at Nyle, bro, you would think he's no stranger to the barrel.
No.
He goes within the barrel and does super secret things, right? That's where he takes his trend deep within a barrel.
God, dude.
Oh man.
Dude,
That
that's
looked like I'm straight from Hawaii or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just only eats poke bowls and acai bowls. When he says he eats healthy, just pokey.
It's not true.
Poke's
I
fire.
might have a poke bowl for dinner.
Dude, that's fire. I had one yesterday.
Bro, go to fucking, what's it called? Sprouts. They have like ahi tuna.
Do
Just
they?
Ahi tuna.
Dude, I
Dog.
fucking love
Just
ahi
throw it
tuna.
in some rice.
It's good.
It's good,
yeah,
too.
Yeah, just throw it in some rice.
No lead poisoning or mercury or whatever.
It's sprouts, bro.
Yeah, but that
obvious.
shit is anabolic though.
Yeah, lead.
Mercury and lead poisoning?
Yeah.
Makes you denser, bro.
Yeah, it's good.
That's funny though. My dad was from the U.S., born in Alaska. My mom's from the Caribbean, so Trinidad and Tobago. But they don't speak other languages there. It's like Creole dialects, Caribbean. So it's like, what do you always say? It's like, remember from Cool Runnings? Sanka.
Sanka, what you smoking?
I'm not smoking, I'm breathing.
I'm breathing.
I'm breathing. You man step out the Babylon phase.
Holy shit. Did you good?
we love that movie.
Yeah, love it.
I figured out your next move, dude. You're gonna be an actor.
Bro, let's go, dude.
Get this
You're gonna
dude
play
back.
every single brown ethnic race.
All right, give me a character right now, dude. What am I?
Scarface.
What does he say? Give me a line.
Say hello to my little
Little
friend.
friend.
I can't. Say hello to my little friend.
He was hoping you said some like Marvel character.
Yeah, I was
I
hoping
feel like you were close. You had the fucking like
And a
dip,
shout out to
dip
my-
or something in there.
I honestly just watched bits and pieces of that movie, so it's kind of unfair. But if I had some
Same.
time to get into character,
Yeah.
this isn't my audition tape anyway.
Can you do Stitch? Lilo and Stitch.
Ah, fuck, dude. Why you asking me all this?
I don't know.
Oh, because of Stitch, because he thought Twitch was Stitch
Oh, yeah.
earlier. So
Yeah.
James doesn't play video games. He thought Stitch was
I
Stitch.
thought what it is. It's Twitch, right?
It's Twitch, bro. You're so fucking
For all
cool.
you gamers out there.
He's like, oh, handmade family. All you gamers out there.
I'm gonna get on Stitch.
Stitch.
Twitch.
Tell me a little bit about your yourself and like. You wanna dive in?
Yeah, sure. So, Where to start? So originally, I guess I'm from the LA area. I was a swimmer kind of growing up, so naturally wasn't the biggest dude in the world. You're kind of didn't lift weights at all. So that was a big thing for me. Starting was like just kind of the insecurity that came from being like especially like skinny or whatnot, right? I think that's the way probably a lot of people start, but originally it was that, just had some kind of insecurities, some self-worth issues, and it led me kind of to a passion for fitness. Obviously it wasn't the best for my sport. I was lifting weights, like a meathead.
Yeah, you don't really see too many swimmers that look like overly muscular.
Yeah, I was behind the block, just like ripped.
But you got some fucking big ass lats though.
Yeah, big ass. I was trying to fly away for sure, but so that's kind of what started me in the gym for sure. And plus, I wasn't really getting too much female attention.
Yeah, for me, it was more the same. I think it stemmed from athletics growing up. I played football, basketball, baseball. My life revolved around sports. Right?
Sick kind of.
Yeah, there was never a day where there wasn't some form of athletics. At the end of the day, whether it was practice, game, on weekends. So my life was literally athletics, and I fell in love with football, basketball, baseball. But then when I went to school, I didn't really go to the gym, wasn't really concerned with eating right, keeping my body in check. But then when I went to college, I didn't really have athletics anymore. So that's when I kind of transitioned to fitness and health and wellness. That kind of became my new sport. And then from there, I fell in love with it. That's been history ever since.
Yeah, and it's like football, basketball, baseball. He looks like young Brad Pitt, so obviously, dude. We were kind of opposites growing up.
Must be nice. Look like young Jackie Chan or something.
But and then it's you start to there's obviously levels to it, and then you go. I was the typical college bro doing the bro bodybuilding split, every day is arm day type deal, and then you kind of start start caring about getting your nutrition in check, and then you learn about recovery, and you kind of, as each year passes, you're learning more and more, and you realize how much goes into it. And I don't know, it's like a never-ending journey, right? Your satisfaction will never be reached, which is the thing I love about fitness, honestly, right? So you're kind of chasing this goal, or this kind of, your satisfaction will never be reached, essentially, because you say, okay, I want to get to 220 pounds, 10% body fat, then you get there and it's like, all right, well, now I want to get to 230 and 10% body fat, right? So there's always another goal to be chasing, which is what I love about it.
We're never satisfied.
Dude, I'm actually pretty satisfied.
What? Aaron's done. He's peaked.
Dude, I just work out so I can eat
the
McDonald's.
Bachelor.
I work out so I can eat McDonald's on weekends.
This kid is also, he's a genetic freak. He's the only person I know that eats like Jersey Mike's twice a day and just shredded 3 times a week.
Savage, dude. That's sick. I just eat fucking, I'm pretty much.
Yeah.
I could say that I eat like bowls of cereal like fucking 3 times a day.
Yeah.
It's a protein bowl.
And it's almond milk. Isn't it? Yeah.
It's the.
I saw I saw one of your videos. You have like meals tracked for the past 4 years. Was it?
Oh yeah.
I couldn't believe that. You were able to look back and be like, back 5 years ago I lost 10 pounds this year, and I couldn't so you tracked every meal, everything you've eaten for the past.
Well, it's not hard. It's all just like Captain Crunch, right?
Just
slicing up your mouth.
Fucking Captain Crunch scientist.
The secret almond milk juice.
I gotta record how much Captain Crunch makes me more jacked.
Fuck, low key though, late night cereal was my snack of choice. I used to eat by the box. When I was a kid growing up, cereal for dinner was very much so a thing.
Dude, I feel that.
I loved it.
But that's the thing, and I kind of think that that'll be a little cool topic to go into, something I'm interested in talking about with you guys, that when I was a fucking kid, bro, right after elementary school, I would literally go straight home and then eat 2 big-ass bowls of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah.
And my parents were hardcore Asian. I was an only child, so they put me in every fucking sport possible, like karate, football, tennis, soccer, not basketball, I was too short, I was not good at swimming, and I was fat. So people picked me last.
I can't imagine a fat Nyle. I honestly can't.
I can't.
But
We'll tell you later.
It was from
I'm ready
all
to
the
see
Cinnamon
it.
Toast Crunch.
What's up?
It was from all the cinnamon toast crunch.
There's definitely a lot of other stuff in there, but it's so weird because my parents were all like always very health conscious, but I don't know. I think I just snuck food behind their backs. Like I would like sneak into the pantry at night when they weren't watching, and I would just.
And even with all like you obviously were keeping busy. Let me see this picture.
Was that?
Talk about a glow up right here.
I've seen that? Do you think
Oh
that
my
was
God,
because, like, partially like a comfort thing because, like you said, you were getting picked last and stuff like that?
I think that was part of it, and my parents had so much high expectations for me. I was always stressed out. But something that I just realized, I don't know if it was, I don't really know, but like I know that stress eating was 100%. Like, I was just a huge stress eater. Like eating made me feel good, made me happy. I would literally eat till I felt like I couldn't move. Yeah. Every single meal I would eat till I couldn't move. It was nuts, dude. It was nuts. I thought that was normal. And so
where was this stress come? Because you were an engineer at Purdue, right?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. So just tons of pressure from your dad to become a certain someone or get a certain job after college.
Talk to your lawyer.
It was more of like I got most of my pressure from my mom, actually.
Really?
Yeah, the interesting thing about my family is that my dad was like not quite the masculine dominating person in the family. It was my mom.
Interesting.
My dad had, I think he took a little bit more of the feminine role, but you know, he made the money and the bread. It's just like my mom was like do this, do that. Like she was the one who like controlled what we were doing in the house. And
interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, that's like one big reason why. Like I started going into fitness is because I'm a little bitch and I feel terrible and I have such low self-confidence and I really want to make something of myself. Yeah. And I also like I'm embarrassed that I'm always bullied and I know that girls don't like this and then my mom tells me that I'm fat so girls won't like me too. Damn. There's a lot of shit.
I get that as from you talk about kind of a confidence thing and like you spoke about like comfort eating and it triggered a thought. I find that in moments of stress in life, whether it's going through a breakup, starting a new job, whether I'm moving, I find peace in honing in and being hyper focused on a fitness routine, right? I find that whenever I'm stressed, I can find peace of mind in, okay, I know I can control my meals, I can control how many sets and reps I'm doing in the gym, and it sounds so stupid, but when things feel like they're spinning around me and it's just my life is in chaos, I find stability in my fitness routine, right? I know to go home, I'm eating 6 ounces of chicken, 200 grams of rice, and I'm eating X amount of meals per day, and this is my workout split for the week, and that structure and that organization like grounds me a little bit. So I like fitness in that sense has saved me in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I think the structure makes a huge difference. Yeah, but I think that's also a big part of like masculinity is having structure and being decisive too. And that bleeds into other aspects of your life, right? Not just social, but like professionally, right? You can kind of carry that mindset beyond just outside of the gym too.
Yeah. And I think that's a good point you just hit where like it was clearly like an emotional thing that was kind of like guiding you towards fitness and for me like if you're just worried about girls in the gym, like I mean they're gonna be happy with a bicep vein and visible six-pack if I'm being honest. And like just to go a little bit deeper, like I know I've already told James this because we've had these combos, but like initially I was a swimmer and you kind of like do weight training to supplement your sport to a certain extent, or like start a little bit, and then actually when I was like 19, like my father got sick, he had a stroke, and like and there was an issue with like I was the first one to find him, and like I couldn't pick him up because I was like too weak, right? And I had to like yell for my mom, brothers, whatnot, and so then I started lifting weights, and he was paralyzed, right? So that's why I like kind of quit the sport and I started powerlifting, because I was pretty strong too. I deadlifted like 605 pounds, like, but no one ever deadlift 605 for a girl. You don't do that. Like, you feel like your knees are gonna snap no matter how strong you are, right? And so it's like that's what kind of led me down that path of like I was almost like super hyper focused on only the gym, only my weight training, and like there was no like option to lift it off the ground. I was going to do it because in my head, like
your mind always goes back to that scary moment.
Exactly, and it did take me like a long time to kind of get satisfied with like that side of things. And like, you know, I was pretty big. I was like 245 pounds, like cut back a little bit and stuff like that, you know.
I feel like it's rare people, like I started my fitness journey strictly for, you know, shallow reasons, for vanity, right? I was like, I wanted to look good on the beach with a shirt off. Like, I feel like it's rare for someone to start that journey with, like, that was a triggering event where you were like, wow, I never want to feel essentially like weak in that or not capable in that moment.
Yeah,
right?
it was because, dude, it was funny, like, I was a good swimmer where I just got like a scholarship to UCSD, like, to swim and like accept on the team and stuff. And so in my mind, I was kind of like, dude, you don't become a good like athlete in general unless you're a little bit fucking arrogant and cocky, you know? It's like I'm next to the guy in the block and I look at him and he's bigger than me, but I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna really crush you. Like, right? And so in my mind, to a certain extent, I was like, you know, for lack of a better word, I was like, yo, I'm the shit, like, you know?
Yeah.
And then when you're confronted with like a man of the house moment and you don't measure up, where it's like, you know, something like as important as your family needs you, which is arguably the most important thing, it made me realize that, you know, I wasn't actually shit, right? So that's when you kind of have to switch gears a little bit, and that's when there was a big perspective change for me, you know? Yeah.
Humbling moment.
Not to get too heavy, bro.
Holy fuck.
Let's go back to talking about
Let's go back to James looking good on the beach, dude. Anyways, he accomplished that goal.
Let's go back to protein cereal.
Shit. Damn, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What a humbling experience.
Super humbling, dude, and perspective change. Like mortality became, it was funny, it had like such a cascading kind of effect for the rest of my like spheres of my life. Like mortality became much more real, and I was young, so like you never really think about kind of tomorrow is promised to no one type mentality, because no one is, you know, you're going to school trying to fucking pass your math test or whatever. So I became, you know, much more generous and kind, and I started really thinking about how I wanted to be remembered. And you know, I remember in school it wasn't cool to be nice to people, right? It's like you don't want to be nice, you kind of want to be hard, because if you're too nice to people are like, oh, you're gay or whatever, right? And so you try to be hard, and then it's like, okay, if you are nice to someone, or if you kind of a kind word from a stranger can mean the difference, and you never know who is going through what. And so that was like a big thing for me, because I wasn't naturally overly kind, I wasn't naturally overly generous, but the people that were to me were the people that I cared for the most, or the people that made a huge impact on me. So I try to be like that.
Bro.
I try to be like that to everyone, because it was like, that's how I wanted to be remembered: understanding, kind, and generous. You know, those are my big three things.
It's a beautiful thing, dude.
Thank you, brother.
Holy shit.
You look at my face when you said that. Was it my face? That's a beautiful thing.
Okay, bro.
Thanks.
Wow. I really truly resonate with that. Yeah. I don't even know what I was thinking though growing up, because I was kind of like in this fucking crazy phase of always constantly trying to figure out who I was.
Trying to like reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
Over and over.
Right.
Yeah.
I do resonate though with the whole like, you know, trying to be hard and trying to act like you're something that you're not when you're in school. But you definitely like, you found like that level of maturity for sure, because like there's nobody else that I remember more than those people who were there for me just out of pure like unconditional love.
Sure.
Because I didn't have anything to like give to them. There was nothing that I really, you know, there's nothing that they could gain from me. They were just fucking good ass people.
True, dude. I think like empathy is something that like maturity comes from experience, not necessarily age, right? And I think that the more experiences we go through, we build that maturity and that empathy where we can relate to like most everyone, you know, because I truly believe that everyone has way more in common than we have different, you know. We're all almost the same, or we're all struggling or going through this like human experience.
Mm-hmm.
So if I believe that, you know, me and that person over there, I don't even know, we have way more in common than we do different, it helps me just empathize with them and their situation, even if I don't know them, you know. Yeah.
It's just incredible the connections you can start making just by starting to talk to people, just by opening up dialogue. You know, as you said, like we're really all not that different.
My head's going in so many different places because you guys were talking about so many things before we even started the podcast. We were having like a 10-15 minute conversation before the podcast about so much shit.
All the good stuff.
Yeah, social
Wanted to
media
save
too.
it.
There's just so much. That's why I love podcasts, because you can literally talk for just straight hours.
You never know where it's going. It could just branch out to anywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
We should do one of these and like just take some shots, you know.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it, but I normally do an intermission, and then the second half we're allowed to
start getting a little
we
faded.
bring up some toys.
Just
Just a couple, you know. Not forced to, but
I'm not opposed.
But anyways, back to the first serious half. I'm kind of curious though. As you guys were growing up, so like I realized something that I was really into when I was in high school, because I was an only child, so I didn't have very great like social skills. I didn't have too much social experience. I didn't learn any of that from home. I was like a fucking otaku. I don't know if you guys know what an otaku is. Otaku? Yeah.
No.
It's like Japanese for the kind of kid that stays at home, watches anime, and plays video games all day by himself in his bedroom.
That was you.
That was me in middle school. And then, because when I was like growing up, like I would like make friends at school, but my parents wouldn't let me out of the house because they wanted me to just stay in and study.
Wow.
Yeah, so I actually taped a camera recorder to the corner of my office bed, or not my office bed, my parents' office room, when they were putting in the password in the computer for me to do homework, and then I checked the recording, figured out what the password was. It was our fucking address.
Wait, they would say that they had a password to do what?
They had parental controls on the computer that blocked all hours of the day. So I had to request time to use the computer.
Oh my god,
in order
dude.
to use it. So you're right, because they were like, we don't want you to look at stuff, we don't want you to play games, we don't want you to do all that shit.
Wow.
Yeah, they're super controlling. So
But you beat the system.
It makes for a creative kid though, you know.
Yeah.
Thinking outside the box, bro. Taping. He's surveilling his parents.
So much fucking drama, bro.
You flipped the script on him.
But yeah, then I just would go, I would set an alarm, and then, because I knew my mom would stay awake watching TV and eating Cheetos till like 2 in the morning. Then right at 2 in the morning, I'd set that alarm, go off, wake up, go to the room, play RuneScape, and like watch anime like fucking for hours.
2 in the morning?
Yeah.
Damn.
I blame this as part of the reason why I'm not that tall. My parents are also short, but I swear this is part of it.
That's good. That's
Need more sleep, bro.
Yeah, bro, fucking Erin just walks in. I'm like, dude, are you 7 foot tall? I don't remember you being this tall the last time we were
He
hanging
has
out.
long limbs.
Jesus
Yeah, dude,
Christ.
I actually had a growth spurt between last time we were hanging out like 3 weeks ago.
Okay, that's sick. You gotta teach people you're.
I slept for
it's
3
a
weeks
growth
straight.
It's the growth. It's the growth hormone.
It's the GH.
It's all the Jersey Mikes and In-N-Out that he eats, actually.
Yeah, so anyone that follows a strict bodybuilding diet, I'm here to tell you it's all wrong.
Everything they've told you is a lie.
If you guys are looking for good GH, see us the plug.
Not actually, please don't.
Not
Don't
actually.
start this.
We'll take it at your birthday this coming weekend.
Oh,
Oh fuck, I forgot what we were talking about. Something about
Cheetos, RuneScape.
Oh yeah, Cheetos and RuneScape. Oh yeah, otaku. Yeah. So I wasn't very social. So I like throughout middle school and high school, I would like look up on YouTube things like PUA, which is like, I don't know if you guys have heard of PUA.
No.
It's like a, I don't know if you call it a philosophy. It's not a philosophy. It's like a fucking, just this fucking thing. Or mindset that people created in the past that I don't really abide by now because of its, I guess, quote unquote intentions, but it's called it's like pickup artistry, like.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen those kind of videos.
Yeah. It was like really, really popular back in the day, and I'm sure it still is to some extent. But like, there's a lot of YouTube videos on shit like that, right? Well, the crazy thing about it though is that the good thing about PUA is that I actually like learned how to just fucking be a normal person. like
Just general social skills.
if I took out the intention of like getting as many bitches as possible.
Right.
If I took that intention out of it, the things that it kind of taught you in order to like be decisive, like take the first step, like
forget the end result of
be like process oriented, not outcome oriented. You know, fucking be in the moment, be present, like fucking be the energy, have fun, like all those things, those concepts kind of ended up translating in a way to my social life and honestly just my life in general. So I was curious because you guys are bachelors. How was your experience growing up with women in general? Like, I'm sure that you guys just kind of like were more social guys, so some of it might have came naturally, but I'm just curious.
For me, I mean, I was a bit of a timid kid growing up, and he can definitely attest to this, seeing, you know, hanging out with me, that I have a tendency to get my own head, and it's almost in situations kind of.
Oh. Well, I think that's a perfect timing to cut it. But
yeah, we're coming up on an hour. This has been fun, man. I hope we get invited back.
No, for sure. We'll think about it.
He's like, I'll have to consider. I have way cooler guests in mind.
Yeah, if we're the least liked video, it's just actually mostly dislikes. You don't have to.
No, this was cool, bro. We had some fucking special like unreleased content in here.
Yeah.
About Erin and I.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like, so I knew Nyle before this, and obviously he doesn't remember all of our interactions. He just said at Splash House, but we were actually quite good friends, dude. But now we're friends, dude.
I think through this we just all became brothers.
Yeah, honestly,
I think so too.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm down to do it again, man. This was fun.
Man. Thanks for having us, dude.
Yeah, next time I'll actually have some fucking shots. I don't know. What would you pick?
We'll do it at night. We'll get some shots flowing. We'll remember to record.
Dude, you should start a series called Shots Fired, dude, and just have everyone just fucking rip shots.
Shots fired. That would be hilarious, dude.
Shots fired. Bro.
Second half of Transparent.
That's the
shots fired.
That's the spin-off.
Play the fucking sound effect like shots fired.
That'd be hilarious,
dude. That would
definitely,
good idea, dude.
Man,
nice, man.
All right, well,
all right, y'all.
Thank you guys for watching.
Love you guys.
Now you guys know a little bit more about Erin and James's childhood life.
Love you guys.
Yeah, love you guys. Stay tuned for their. Where can we find you guys? Social medias and stuff.
Yeah, find me on IG, James Bonsall _.
James Bonsall _.
Yeah, and on Instagram as well, Erin R. Clancy. And TikTok, dude, Erin R. Clancy.
Let's go.
Gotta throw in the TikTok.
And Snapchat, big cum slut. Just kidding.
Erin's actually 18 years old. And then, so thank you guys for watching. Follow them. Their season of The Bachelor is going to come up here in, what's the date?
27th September.
Okay, yeah. So by the time this comes out, then it's going to be running. So you guys go watch The Bachelor. We'll see them get kicked off. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to, any information or anything you're curious about. And then finally, please rate us. Give us a good rating on Apple Music, iTunes, and SoundCloud. I will love you guys forever. I'll give you a kiss.
Support the boy.
Thanks, guys. Love you. Peace. Transparent.